What is up, guys? Welcome to this week's weekly recap. I'll be going over this week's price action trades that I took. Well, it was only one, and trades that I should have taken, and why I didn't take them. And yeah, um, so I did take only one trade, and it was a win. It was a small win, 1-to-1 RR. But yeah, let's go over it. So on Monday, I did have a bullish bias. We had respected kind of like bullish period rates, and then we increases for fair value gap. So I want to see longs out of here. Yeah. So let's see. So on Monday there was actually a pretty nice trade. The only problem was that the entry was kind of scuffed. So at open, we ended up going higher. Then we opened up this 15-minute fair value up here. We also ended up getting an SMT. So here, we ended up getting an SMT here with this low. Since we're pretty bullish, right? You would want to take a continuation long. If you go to the 2 minute uh, high, yo, there we go. If we go to 2 minute, we had this 2 minute inverse right here. And yeah, it was pretty nice inverse. The only problem is that if we go to the 5 minute time frame, let me see, we had this 5 minute fair value up right here. Now we did end up opening up this 5 minute after we got the inverse. It was like a minute after, so you could have still taken it, but because we were opening up the 5 minute, I wasn't really like too confident on it. I'm being truthfully honest as well. Um, where's CS? Let's see. I kind of wanted to see ES sweep this low because it was also the 4 hour fair value gap that I wrote down here, which I wanted us to see trade towards. But that wasn't really needed. Like NQ, that's a problem that I've had, is that I focus too much on ES sometimes. When NQ is clearly bullish, we have done everything that we need to go higher on NQ. And yeah, this is the second time that it has happened to me. And yeah, there was also a 3 minute fair value gap on this leg here. So yeah, the entry was kind of scuffed. But yeah, A plus setup if the entry had been better. I mean, still an A plus setup. And discretionary, you could have taken it. And I actually did take the 2 minute inverse on an evil. So yeah, and that was pretty much the whole setup for this day. Um, and yeah, something that I gotta improve upon is not focusing too much on ES and when NQ is clearly like super bullish or super bearish. And we have an SMT with a high or low, right? I don't gotta like focus too much on ES. So yeah, okay, now Tuesday. Um, so I was leaning bullish. We had multiple SMTs. We were in a buy model, so I was kind of ignoring this SMT right here. I'm pretty sure with that we ended up dumping that day though. So we ended up getting an SMT with a 4 hour from yesterday. Then we got another SMT. And yeah, so let's see. Um, yeah, so here, this right here was Asia lows, this low, which we ended up trading to on NQ. And since we're in a buy model and we had an SMT here, right, on these lows, we had an SMT, right? We did end up trading lower, but that's regardless the point. Um, These lows should be protected if we're gonna be bullish. And we ended up sweeping Asia lows. We also tapped this 15 minute fair value up right here, and then boom, we start getting displacement from it. Why didn't I take that? Honestly, I don't really know, bro. Um, I don't really know why I didn't take it. There was a 30 second here. Yeah, I'll have to scroll a bit. So there was this 30 second inverse right here, which I should have taken. And again, I don't know why I didn't really take this trade. It was A plus. Um, I think that the way that I was looking at it is that I thought that we were probably gonna go to these lows here, but yeah, I don't know. It's a trade that I should have taken. Either way, though, either way, it would have been a break-even trade. Um, so longs, and again, I actually did take this trade on my eval. Uh, but yeah, cause I don't know. Stop here under this order block. Actually, you would have had it like right here. Order block. Um, and yeah, take profit would have been around here, this high, or this high here. But yeah, break even here, and yeah, ended up being a break even trade. I don't think there was an SMT. Let me check. But if there was one, then you could have full closed. So I guess that I mean, we were targeting this side though, so we didn't get an SMT with it. Oh yes, actually, wait, did it? I mean, yes, ended up making like equal highs. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I guess you could have taken profit, but yeah, would have been a break even or take or winning day. I don't know, but yeah, yeah, it's a trade that I should have taken. And again, I took my evil, and why? I guess it's because of fear. Subconsciously, I tell myself that trades aren't that good when they are good, and I take them on my evil. So yeah, now the evil that I was taking the trades on, I fucking did the news method and I fucking got cooked. So I don't have it anymore. So I'm not able to do that shit anymore. So the so yeah, that's my problem. I just take I don't know. I guess I'm fearful and I gotta not be fearful anymore. And that's something I gotta fix. So yeah. Okay. Wednesday now. Again, I was super bullish. Like you just can't be bullish here, even though I think was it this day? Um, okay, yeah, I know this. I know what happened. Yes, I was bullish and I wanted to take longs from data lows or here we had also an hourly fair value up right here. And for this day, I was honestly asking for way too much. So we had this hourly fair value up here. This fair value up wasn't on NQ, only MNQ. Bro, okay. We had this hourly fair value up here. And since we're in a buy model, this uh these lows here, we don't need to trade towards them since we're in a buy model. I guess that we did again. We ended up doing that. It was a pretty weird week. Wasn't that good. And I mean, honestly, I did have my reasons to not take this trade. I did have my reasons to not take this trade. But yeah, we were trading inside this hourly fair value gap. We also came all the way down here and tapped those 15-minute fair value gaps right here. If we go to a 5 minute, we ended up sweeping kind of all of these lows here. Boom, B-shape reaction out of that. And once we got that, we ended up getting, I'll go to a 1 minute. Boom, B-shape, 1 minute inverse here. I know a lot of people took this and got stopped out, but if you had your stop at the swing low, you would have made money. But the reason that I didn't take this, and I was actually looking to take longs around here, we got this 1 minute, and there was also 30-second around here, which took a long time to inverse. And I also didn't take it because we ended up getting an SMT here with this high, which was gonna be my target because it was also an on-field 5 minute fair value up. And yeah, the SMT like threw me off, and I didn't want to take a trade against SMT with my target. looking back, I mean, I guess since we are bullish, and yes, because we did also have an SMT here with this low, yes, was a stronger asset. It is bound to take out highs, right? But as long as we don't take out like the overall draw, which for me was this, and I really thought that we were gonna go there, but again, price action this week was kind of weird. Um, we're bound to take out highs before we take out the overall draw. So I guess that you could have still taken this trade. And yeah, it was a good one. But the SMT that we had here just kind of threw me off. But yeah, if you had taken this and how do you stop? She's a one to one. Not really, but if you had your stop like right there, you would have made more money. Yeah, one to one trade though. Yeah, pretty scary though. Almost got stopped out, but then it worked out. And so yeah, and then again, just straight up, nothing else this day. Oh yeah, okay. Thursday. Thursday's when I took my first trade of the week on my funded. Again, I was bullish. We had CPI and data lows for me were sponsored because again we were bullish and we ended up trading into an hourly fair value gap. Like also mean we were inside this hourly fair value up here, hourly fair value up here, which we respected. And then if you go to a 15-minute, we ended up sweeping this 15-minute intermediate low, so a low inside of this gap, and boom, we just reacted out of it. So in my eyes, we didn't need to trade towards data lows, and they were protected. And so I was looking for longs. And so here I ended up taking two trades on my funder. Yeah, so I forgot how to take in this other trade. So it was two trades that I took this week on my funder, one break even and one win. Um, so there wasn't really any 15-minute fair value gaps here on this leg from the kind of like the data whatever thingy, but we did have 5-minute fair value gaps. We had the small one here, also this one right here, and if we take out equilibrium, we ended up tapping equilibrium while I was here. That's equilibrium from this side to this side. We ended up tapping equilibrium. We respected this 5-minute fair value up here. It's pretty small, but we still respected it. And now this is where I use discretion and I learned from the trade that what was it? From the trade from Wednesday, our SMTs. If you go here, we ended up getting an SMT with data highs from yesterday, from Wednesday. We ended up getting the SMT, so I'll show you guys. We ended up getting the SMT at 953. So on this candle right here, at 953, we were still inside this 5-minute fair value gap. We hadn't inversed this 5-minute fair value gap just yet. So if we're gonna be bearish, we're gonna respect this SMT and this 5-minute fair value gap, right? Because we got this SMT while trading inside this 5-minute fair value gap. So if we close above this 5-minute fair value gap, there's no reason for us to be bearish, right? Like all, I'm pretty sure there was all-time highs on ES, and also look at the way that it was closing above it, bro. Like look at the way that it was ES close above the sign. It wasn't something like this. No, it was a strong close through it, right? So that made me pretty bullish. And then since we got this 5-minute rally up here, like 5-minute inverse rally up here, coming out of this 5-minute rally up here, and also equilibrium, I was okay with taking longs, and I was pretty confident that we were gonna go at least to this high here. Um, so I put a limit at the 5-minute inverse, so right here, and I had my stop here, break even at this high, and then full take profit at data highs. I ended up getting stop at break even, and then it went to my take profit, but that's okay because I still made money after. Um, and either way, if I hadn't make money after, it was still fine. I follow my rules, so yeah. Um, for this trade, I did honestly kind of hesitate. I took it around here on this candle. I didn't really take it once we got the close because I wasn't too sure at first, but I was telling myself, bro, I'm confident on I'm confident on this shit. like I have discretion on it. I have conviction. And if this shit plays out without me, bro, and I didn't take the trade, I would be so mad at myself. And if it was a loss, I would be okay with the loss. So, so yeah, I ended up putting a limit after here at the inverse. Ended up getting tapped, then boom, break even, and then yeah. And there was actually a short that you could have taken. I didn't really see it again because I was in longs at the time. But we ended up getting a 1 minute inverse here. Or there was also 2 minute though. So we swapped this eye and we still had the SMT, but I mean, I feel like the SMT could have been better. I mean, like it could have respected the SMT better, but yeah. Um, and yeah. Oh, so there was a 2 minute inverse right here, and you could have put like I don't know a limit for better RR and target maybe this all. But yeah, I didn't take that because I was in longs and I was bullish, so yeah, didn't really like it. But if you were bearish, it's a good trade. Now we ended up going higher now, and we ended up opening up these two 5 minute fair value gaps. We had this one and this one, so I was looking for continuation longs, 1050 continuation longs. We ended up tapping the discounted 5 minute fair value gap, and boom, 2 minute inverse here. I ended up putting a limit at this fair value gap only because of RR. If not, I would have put a market order. I had my stop under a 1 minute fair value gap. So I had it like right here, and take profit was this high. So it's just a 1-to-1 RR. I ended up getting tapped, like I bottom taked it, and then yeah, I ended up getting my take profit, and I went break even actually around here. Once we like, let me go, yes. Once we created this order block here, this 1 minute order block, we gotta close above it, and we also open up this a 1 minute fair value gap. I went break even. I was a kind of a discretional break even. I didn't really want to see it go lower, any lower. And yeah, and I ended up getting take profit. I guess looking back, I mean, you could have held runners or got like a full take profit at this high, but meh. I just sort of taking my piece of the pie considering price action wasn't being that good. So yeah, and yeah, that was pretty much it. That's the trade that I took that day. Wait, give me a minute. Okay, and now for Friday, the last day, again, I was bullish, pretty sure. Yeah, bullish bias. My draw was all-time highs. And yeah, I wanted to take longs from this lows here. We also had a 15-minute intermediate low. So here we ended up going lower. Draw was this high on NQ. We had this 15-minute intermediate low right there. We ended up swooping it. So we're, never mind. Yeah, there wasn't really that good of places to long from, but the 15-minute intermediate low was pretty good. And then there was a 30-second here, which I was looking to take, but the close, and we took a bit to inverse it, and the close just wasn't good. Like, we took like a lot of candles to inverse, and the close just wasn't that good. So yeah, and then we ended up having data. Wait, what was it? Yeah, we ended up having data lows, so news at 10 a.m. We did also have an SMT here. So this low, if we're gonna be bullish, should be protected. Um, and then ES ended up sweeping. Let's see. So we had an SMT with data lows, and honestly, I did not see this SMT. Um, and yeah, we had 930 high here. Also overall, this being the ground liquidity. We ended up getting an SMT with data lows. I wouldn't say it's A plus because it wasn't really inside of a gap, but it does make sense, right? Like if we're gonna be bullish, this should be the low of day. It should be the soup and low of day. We shouldn't trade towards it, and it should be protected. So getting SMT with data lows being a key level, and then boom, immediate V-shaped 2 minute inverse, then yeah, it's super obvious. And it's a trade that honestly I did not even see the SMT, so I don't know if I would have taken it or not. But yeah, it was a really nice trade though. Regardless, not A plus, but definitely within the A's, and it does make sense again because protected low and SMT with key level being the data low. And yeah, and then that was pretty much it. There wasn't really anything else this day. And yeah, so that is it for this week, and peace out.